Spiritual Goddess of Enlightenment. My name is Lorraine. If you're new to my channel, hi, how are you? I am intuitive, I am an empath, psychic, whatever you want to call it. And I wanted to make this video today because I felt called to just, be more authentic and help others through what I'm going through. So, as you can see by the topic of this video, as you can see by the title of this video, are you someone who lives at home with a toxic or narcissistic parent? Do you live at home with your parent? And so if you do, I'm just here because I just wanted to make this video to just, give some helpful tips on how to cope with it if you're living at home with a narcissistic parent who's toxic. If you don't know what is a narcissist is someone who is very full of themselves. They are someone who they love drama. They love to bring you down. They like to build their self-esteem while they break you down, basically. They gaslight you. They criticize you. It's a constant put down. It's always a constant gaslighting. They say something to you, and then you point it out to them. Then they say, "No, I never said that. I never said that," or "I didn't mean that." That's what a narcissist is. A narcissist is someone who's very sick. They're someone who's very controlling. So in terms of a parent who is narcissistic, a parent who is narcissistic is someone who is extremely toxic. There could be verbal abuse, emotional abuse, mental abuse. Like I said, gaslighting, manipulation. Examples would be they like to control you with money. They like to control you with fears. They like to make you, they like to bring you down, okay? And that can be in any kind of way, like with body shaming you, saying you're fat, or things like that. And then when you say that it hurts you, they say you're being too sensitive. That's what a narcissistic parent is, but that goes in with other kind of relationships, like friendships and romantic relationships. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to make this video to point that out, because if you live at home with a narcissistic parent, it's not easy, it's very toxic, it's very draining. And if you're an empath like me, most likely you're gonna feel yourself being drained when you're around these kind of people, okay? They are energy vampires. They feed off your energy. They can sense when you're insecure, and they know how to nip at that, okay? So basically, you need to get out. You need to get out. You need to move out. You need to get a full-time job to get out, to move out, because it's not a healthy environment. That's my situation. I never knew my parents and my whole family was toxic and narcissistic. Abuse is in my family. Like, I've been through abuse all kinds of ways since I was born. And I want to be able to help other people who live at home with a toxic parent. So how can you cope with that? I would say meditate. Write your feelings down in a journal. I have a journal. Read positive books. Read positive things that make you happy. Like, I have this book, Life Loves You. It's a very positive book with positive affirmations that can help me and help you shift your perspective and shift your mind onto the positive. I know it's hard, I know it's not easy, but let's say like me, like I can't afford to move out right this second. You have to cope with it. You know, if you have somebody else that you can live with, or a friend or someone, I would say get out as soon as possible. They're toxic, they gaslight you, it's always your fault, you're always unworthy, basically, you're always unworthy, you're never good enough, everything is your fault. That's how it is with a toxic and narcissistic parent. Okay, and you know, most likely you've been through trauma and abuse your entire life, whether that's mental, physical, emotional, or in all ways, you know. And maybe you're like, maybe it's not that bad, or maybe, you know, I'm crazy, or it's my fault, or I'm making this up, or, you know, maybe I did something wrong, maybe, you know, I need to change something about myself. And no, nothing is wrong with you. You're beautiful, you're worthy, and you're good enough. And sorry, I'm sweating. You need to get rid of these people because they're gonna always drain you. They're gonna always drag you down. And it doesn't matter, you know, who the narcissist is. It can be your whole family. It can be your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, whoever, your aunt, a friend. Like, it's not good for you, and you need to get out, because the longer you stay, the longer you're going to go insane. The longer you're going to, like, almost like rationalize, like, this is my life and this is normal. When it's not normal. It's not normal. It never was normal. You need to get out. And that's what I'm in the process of doing, getting out eventually. So like I was saying, reading positive things, like positive books, meditating, going for walks out in nature, cleansing yourself every single day. I would say twice a day if you're an empath. Most likely you're an empath and you're a healer, because healers go through the most in life. Healers and those who are on a spiritual path go through a lot of trauma, and you can ask anyone. It's just something that happens, and where you're supposed to, like, almost like help others through your pain, help others through, you know, what you've gone through. And so here I am. So yeah, do everything in your possibility that you can to help yourself, whether that's going to therapy or going to a support group. And if you can't find a support group, I would say make your own support group, build your own team of people and friends that can help you. That way you have your own support. Let's see what else. Just making yourself happy, you know. If you come home and the parent is yelling at you and they're like, you know, telling you like what to do, or just like, you know, like just like, you know what I mean, like fighting, arguing with you, just like walk away from that. I would say don't entertain it, do not respond, because they want to respond. They want a response from you. They want to hear you. They want to drain you. That's the whole point. It's a game. Because a narcissist loves drama. They feed off drama. They love to suck the life of you, because they know how you are. They know how to they know when they're hitting the right spot. That makes sense. Okay, so make sure that you're getting enough sleep and having boundaries. Boundaries are hard with a narcissistic parent, because boundaries don't exist. They don't exist. From my experience, they don't exist at all. Like, at all. There's no way how to have boundaries with someone who is a narcissist. There's no boundaries with them. Even if you put them, there's no boundaries with them. But I would still try really, really, really hard to have those boundaries and keep affirming them. Like, for example, if you're in your room and they come in your room, barging in your room, have those boundaries, saying, no, get out of my room. I'm not gonna speak to you right now. If they get in your face, leave. You know, just protect yourself. Most likely, like for me, like I've noticed that there's no point in conversating with them. Like let's say they're coming at you for something, right? And you're mad and you're angry. There's no point in responding to that. There's no point, because you're gonna get drained, they're gonna win, and then you're gonna be left out, drained, tired, and mad, and exhausted. At least for me, it is like that. So I would say, don't respond. If they want to argue with you, if they want to, try to bicker at you or even come talk to you, do the gray rock method. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, but do that. If you don't know what that is, I would say look it up on Google. But gray rock is when you don't give power to them. If they come and tell you, hey, I need you to do this, or hey, look, no, not that, sorry. Like, if they come to you and they're like, where are you doing this, or what are you doing, or like just keep it simple. Don't entertain. If they want to come at you with drama, just nod your head and walk away. Like, don't even entertain it. Respond yes, no, okay, yeah, like that. Respond yes, no, okay, like that. Do not engage, because you're gonna be drained. Okay, so yes, going for nature walks, staying out of the house if you can. If it's really bad, maybe see if someone can help you. But I would say get out immediately. Because it's not good for you. It's not good for you. It's not a healthy environment, and you're worthy of a beautiful life. You're worthy of living the life of your dreams. You are worthy of respect. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of all that you desire, and it is not your fault. It was never your fault. When you came to this world, it was never your fault. Okay, what happened to you was never your fault. Okay, what you're going through is not your fault. Okay? Don't blame yourself. I know, because I blame myself a lot, but it's not our fault. It's not your fault, and you can do it. You can move out. It doesn't matter, if you're in school and you're in school full time and you're working part time, leave school and do what you have to do to move out, because your health is number one priority. I know for me, like when I went to school, I couldn't focus in school my entire life. My whole life in school, whether that was elementary, middle, high school, college, I couldn't focus. I was so miserable. I was sad, I had CDs. I didn't want, I wasn't motivated. I wasn't I wasn't happy with what I was doing. I was just doing it because my parents told me to do it. So if your parent tells you to go to college and you don't want to go to college, don't go to college. Do not go. Do not do anything out of obligation, because this is your life and you only have one life in this lifetime. Okay, so you need to, build yourself up, love yourself, and I know that's really, really hard. Like, for me, it's really hard, and so, yeah, listen to positive music that lifts you up. Even if that means listening to music that's depressing. Do whatever helps you out. And just love yourself. It's not your fault. It was never your fault. You are worthy. You are enough. You were born enough. And you will always be enough. Okay? So yeah, it's just not your fault. You were put on earth to deal with that kind of with that kind of people. It was never your fault. You have the choice to walk away from that and cut ties. You are not responsible for having them in your life. You're not responsible for them, even if they're elder. Even if they're elderly, you're not responsible for them. You're responsible for you, and you need to be happy. I just wanna, say that. because I struggle with that too, you know. And so that's basically it. That's all I wanted to say. Take care of yourself, love yourself, nurture yourself, and do what you gotta do to get yourself out of the situation. You have to move out. Get a full-time job, get 2 jobs, do what you have to do, and get out. Because if you don't get out, you're going to go insane. I just burped. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. So yeah, I just wanted to make this video today and just help you through my issues. Okay, so you're worthy, you're enough, you're beautiful. It's not your fault, and it's not your responsibility to deal with that. And as you let that go, as you let those people go, you're going to find those who love you and resonate with you. So I hope that this video helped, and I hope you have a great day.